Top-seeded Thunder, coming off that sweep of the Grizzlies, hosted a Denver team that needed 7 games to take out the Clippers. How would this game go? You can't make it up. I mean, this was amazing. Matchup of the top 2 MVP favorites. Nikola Jokic closed at plus 1,200. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander minus 4,000. As for the game, Chet Holmgren kicks it out to Alex Caruso, 5 of 9 from three-point range. Next possession for the Thunder, Caruso, one of his 6 assists. This to Aaron Wiggins. Thunder led 46-35. Jokic trying to coach up his team and get things going in the timeout. What doesn't he do? First possession out of the timeout for the Nuggets. Here they come. Jokic. Not like he planned. Turned it over, and Lou Dort comes up with a steal. Holmgren is going to go the other way. Euro steps and lays it in for 2. Holmgren 5 of 11 from the field, 12 points. Aaron Gordon throws it down over Holmgren. A monster jam by Aaron Gordon. Nuggets down 10 at the break. Early third quarter now with the Thunder up 11. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you know he would get into the act. 12 of 26 from the field. Thunder go up 13. Under 6 minutes to play in the third. SGA knocking down the 3, and he's fouled. He was 2 of 6 from three-point range. Thunder up 12 after the missed free throw. Late third, 8-point game. Jokic finds Russell Westbrook. Westbrook had 18 points, 6 assists for Jokic. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Halfway through, it's 108-95. Nuggets down. Jokic really heating up in that fourth quarter. There's one example. Later in the fourth, Jokic backing down Caruso, scores on the floater. Jokic 15 of 29 from the field. He had 18 points in this fourth quarter. About a minute to play, same score. Jokic, wow. Did I mention he had 42 points in the game, 22 rebounds, and then Jokic finds Westbrook. Gordon gets the offensive rebound, and his shot is blocked, and the Thunder grab the rebound. You need another look. What a sequence here. Because when you take this other look, you'll see the great block by Jalen Williams. After free throws exchanged, it's a 1-point game. Holmgren gets the inbound, and he's fouled by Westbrook. After missing the first free throw, Holmgren's second free throw does not go. They have hope, the Nuggets do. Nuggets have no timeouts. They push in transition. Gordon will get it, and he nails the three-pointer. OKC, no timeouts. SGA inbounds to Williams. They heave at the buzzer, no good. And the Nuggets, I mean, they stole game 1. Aaron Gordon, the hero once again, 22 points, 14 rebounds. What a sequence. What a playoff game. Nuggets win by 2, and they take a 1-0 series lead.
Great poise with this team. Between Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, you got Hall of Famer Russell Westbrook, you got CB who's stepping into his own. A lot of guys stepped up, but I think our poise and our belief that we were going to win, no matter the circumstances.
How about the belief in yourself? This is your second game winner in the postseason.
Feels good, But I don't know, I'm just out here making the right play. I'm just out here hooping.
Game 1 from TD Garden in Boston. The Celtics went 4-0 against the Knicks this season. Only one game was close, but that was the regular season. This is the postseason. These two facing off in the playoffs for the first time since 2013. Picking up second quarter. Celtics up 10. Jaylen Brown got it to go. Boston up 12, and it's looking like the regular season games. Next Celtics possession. Peyton Pritchard to Brown. Brown 14 and a half. Boston up 61-45 going into the break. Third quarter. Celtics up 18. Jason Tatum to Al Horford. 7 off the bench for Horford. Last 25 postseasons, Celtics 64-0 when they go up by 20. Knicks 0-14 when they go down by 20. Boston up 20, but Jalen Brunson said they had to keep chipping away because there's no 20-point shot. There's a 3-point shot, though, and OG Anunoby hit 6 of his 11 attempts. Knicks down 14. Josh Hart pushing it. He had 14. Knicks cut it to 13. Later in the third, Hart to Anunoby. 29 for Anunoby, 11-point game. Next Knicks possession, here's Brunson. 5 of 9 from 3. Knicks down by single digits. We go to the fourth. It's a 6-point game. Miles McBride steps back. Can't get that to go, but Karl Anthony Towns, 14 points, 13 boards, 4-point game. 6 minutes left to play. Knicks down 3 now. Jalen Brunson. Tie game at 89. The Knicks come back from down 20. A little over 4 minutes to play. Tied at 91. Brunson again. NBA's clutch player of the year, living up to it. And then Brunson again. Knicks up 6. New York 17 of 37 from 3, 29 for Brunson. Derek White 5 for 16 from 3. But Boston 15 of 60 from 3 as a team. A little over a minute to play. Anunoby for 3. Knicks back on top by 2. Other end. Brown finds Drew Holiday for the layup. 16 points for Holiday as he returned from a hamstring injury. It's 100 apiece. 5 seconds left. Same score. Brunson inbound and gets it to Towns. Back to Brunson, who made a great cut, but he can't get it to go. Al Horford rotated on defense, maybe affected the shot from Brunson. Little too high off the glass, so they go to overtime. Still tied at 100. Josh Hart to Anunoby, plus the foul. Knicks up 3 after he made the free throw. Later in overtime, Anunoby feeding Mikal Bridges, who's only in the corner for 3 and got it. Knicks up 106 to 100. A little over a minute left. Celtics down 6. Brown 1 for 10 from 3, but he got that one to go. Jason Tatum 4 for 15 from 3. They had 23 apiece. 8 seconds left on the clock. Celtics down 3. Karl Anthony Towns fouls Brown. They say it was before the shot on the floor. Give you another look at it. There's the foul before Brown got it up, so the Celtics will inbound. Down 3, 108-105, and Mikal Bridges snatches it away from Brown. What a hustle play from Bridges, and the Celtics with a terrible turnover to end the game. Knicks win it, game 2 Wednesday with lots of pressure on Boston now. Knicks trail by as many as 20, as we mentioned, including by 16 at the half. It's the first playoff win in Knicks history after trailing by 16 or more points at halftime, and the first playoff loss in Celtics history when leading by that many. And according to ESPN Analytics, Boston had a 98% chance to win when they went up 20 in the third. All right, let's talk about it with Andraya Carter, who joins us here in studio. Great to have you here.
Thank you. On the West Coast, kind of rare for me to be out on the West Coast.
All right.
I'm happy to be here.
Let's make it a thing.
Yeah. We will.
All right, let's start with the Knicks on the road in Boston. Hadn't beaten the Celtics all season long, down 20, and they come back and win. What jumped out at you from that performance?
Oh, well, so many things when it comes to the Knicks, right? But there were a couple of situations when I was talking about this Boston Celtics team, a couple of things that could hurt them, right?
Okay.
Injuries and missing threes, because we all know the Boston Celtics live and die by the three. Those two things came into play. Kristaps Porzingis didn't play in the second half, and the Celtics were cold from beyond the arc. 15 of 60 from beyond the arc. And what did the Knicks do? The Knicks took full advantage. With injuries coming into play, with missing three-pointers, that becomes a must-win game for the Knicks, even on the road. And the Knicks hung tough. They stuck in there. They continued to be in attack mode, and they get the win on the road. To me, the way the Knicks were able to get downhill, keep the ball, keep pushing, continue playing their game, even when Karl Anthony Towns was in foul trouble, even when they were frustrated at times, even when they were down big, they stayed the course, they kept the game close. They've got the best closer in the game in Jalen Brunson, and they're able to pull out the win.
OG Anunoby, a really good running mate for him in game 1 as well.
And that was one of the things, when you talk about OG Anunoby, 29 points on 10 of 20 from the field. It's the 20 field goal attempts. Now, I know the game went to overtime, so we had a little extra time to get up those shots. However, the last time OG Anunoby put up 20 field goal attempts, it was in March against the Bucks. He did it in March also against Dallas. That's when Jalen Brunson was out. So for OG Anunoby to be this aggressive alongside Jalen Brunson, when Jalen Brunson is also being aggressive, that makes the Knicks an even more dangerous team. And it's not just OG Anunoby, Josh Hart making the extra plays, getting the offensive rebound, doing those type of things to save his team possessions. All of those things come into play for this Knicks team.
But if you know Joe Mazzulla, those threes are going up again in game 2. I mean, that's what they do.
Yeah, and it was what really blew my mind, Stan, at times was when we were watching this game, a lot of everybody was talking about the mismatches, right? Jason Tatum, when he gets the mismatch he wants, he can get to the rim. That when they have those mismatches, Jaylen Brown too gets the mismatch, he's able to get to the rim. So there were opportunities where they could get mismatches, and instead they still settle for threes. They settle for threes off the bounce instead of trying to get to the rim, taking advantage of those mismatches. But the Celtics live and die by it. People say all the time they criticize the approach, they criticize the game plan, they criticize the methodology. However you want to say it, it's always criticized. But the Celtics are champions for a reason. So they're going to stick with their game plan and probably hope that they hit more threes next game.
All right, so both road teams in the East take game 1. And now the first road team in the West takes game 1 as the Nuggets come back from 14 down against OKC and Nikola Jokic just took over this game.
It is absolutely incredible the way Nikola Jokic plays. What really stood out to me was at times, especially early in the game, Nikola Jokic was frustrated. He was frustrated with the physicality, didn't feel like he was getting the calls he wanted. And what did he do? He just plowed right through it. He played right through it. The determination of Nikola Jokic. We were on NBA Today, and Chiney Ogwumike said that this matchup was the immovable object versus the unstoppable force, right? And Nikola Jokic is the immovable object. And when he gets that determined mindset, puts the ball on the floor, you see 2, 3 guys from OKC around him, doesn't matter. He's putting the ball up. He's getting to the free throw line. He's handling that physicality. Nikola Jokic to put up those numbers on the road after playing a Game 7, to play with the poise that he had. I mean, this is a championship team. They know what it takes to win a championship. When we talk about this Denver Nuggets group, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon with the big time play at the end, they know what it takes to go the distance. So this quick turnaround, it didn't faze the Denver Nuggets because they've been there before. All
right, we'll see how both these road teams respond when these series resume on Wednesday. Andraya, we got to have you back again.
Always a pleasure.
ESPN.